Beyblade X's Hover Wyvern has completely taken the competitive scene by storm in all corners of the world as one of the most used bays competitively, and for good reason. The Pringle Bay, originally released as a Hasbro exclusive, is one of the hardest hitting, balanced out blades in the entire game, and today we are checking out not just one, but 3 of the best combos for Hover Wyvern for you to dominate your next tournament event with. So let's get right to it. But before we continue on with this video, if you're wanting to get going with Beyblade X but don't know where to start, go check out malloftoys.com, sponsor of this channel. Mall of Toys is your #1 stop shop for everything Beyblade, from launchers to stadiums and to the latest releases of Beyblade X, including the all-new Emperor Might deck set and the all-new Wolf Hunt. Just make sure you guys use code LetsSpinBays2 at checkout to knock off 5% of that total cost of yours in the end. That is malloftoys.com. Beyblade X 2025 World Championships introduced to the world Hover Wyvern, and bladers in the far out reaches finally got a taste of one of the best blades in the competitive Beyblade X scene. But finally, through the DMM lottery, Takara Tomy had adopted and released Wyvern Hover to the rest of the world where Hasbro could not reach. Hover Wyvern is highly regarded as one of the best S-tier blades in the competitive scene for Beyblade X, largely due to its remarkable versatility, high burst potential, and unique physical properties that allows for it to consistently challenge the best of the best in the meta. The primary reason for Hover Wyvern's success lies in the unique blade geometry, which makes for a phenomenal Joker type, a bay that could perform multiple roles very well. The blade features a fine, prominent curved tail section. Now these points are sharp enough to deliver devastating hits and maximize recoil damage, leading to high knockout potential and, crucially, a high chance of burst finishes against your opponents. Now the rounded, almost shield-like shape of the blade gives it an exceptional counter-attack and defensive profile. When hit, the slope structure acts like a ramp or a wedge, which allows for it to deflect incoming attacks, minimizing the self-recoil, or to simply lift and destabilize the opponent, which is key to defeating top-tier defense and stamina bays such as Wizard Rod, which thrives solely on stability. Hover Wyvern is a combo chameleon, excelling across multiple playstyles, which is invaluable in the competitive 3-bay deck format. But today, we're going to be going over not just one, but 3 of the best combos for Hover Wyvern's blade to help give you a wider array of viable options for your next tournament. So let's break them down and see why each of them is considered to be some of the all-time best Beyblade X combos to use today. The combo Hover Wyvern 160 Hexa is a prime example of a hybrid attack and defensive combo, leveraging on the innate burst power of the Hover Wyvern blade while adding the superior burst resistance and defense control provided by the Hexa bit. It sacrifices a bit of knockout power of the kick bit for significantly better endurance and stability. Hover Wyvern 160 Hexa excels by turning aggressively rounded Hover Wyvern's blade into an incredibly durable and highly stable counter-attacker, making it one of the best Joker type setups. Hover remains a high recoil, high weighted blade that gives it substantial striking power. The Hexa bit offers some of the best burst resistance in the game. By combining the attacking force of Hover Wyvern with the stability of Hexa, the combo can launch devastating low height strikes without the common drawback of an attacker, which is self-bursting or easily being destabilized due to its own recoil. Now the 160 height is a direct counter to a lot of the taller attackers. It minimizes the surface area opponents can strike on the ratchet and allows for Hover Wyvern's aggressive yet rounded shape to be able to deliver and hit the opponent's ratchet or bit and aim for that burst. Hexa's high friction design is excellent for KO recovery. When a powerful attack sends the bay into the extreme line, the Hexa bit generates a strong dash that helps the bay escape the pockets or KO zones and return to the center quickly and stably, often with a powerful counter-strike on the way back. This is key against pure attack types like those using the rush or even the low flat bits. While it has less pure knockout potential than the kick bit combo, Hover Wyvern 160 Hexa is a threat to the stamina and defensive types such as Wizard Rod or even Silver Wolf setups because of its sustained burst power. The blade's aggressive profile and heavy weight means every contact chips away at the opponent's stamina and its own stability, ensuring that it outlasts opponents who can't consistently burst it. It can use repeated stable hits to grind down a spin equalization opponent such as Cobalt Dragoon on Elevate. In short, Hover Wyvern 160 Hexa is a meta-relevant build that offers almost the best of both worlds approach, the explosive damage potential of an attacker paired with the high stability and burst resistance of a defensive piece. It is a reliable, tournament-ready choice for players who prefer an aggressive control over just simply an all-out speed or all-out attack type of build. Now what we have next is another highly popular combo used with Hover Wyvern. The combo Hover Wyvern 960 Kick is a powerful and popular aggressive counter attacker in the current Beyblade X meta. It combines the heavy, well-designed blade with optimal height and aggressive bit for a mix of defense, attack, and burst potential. Now the kick bit is less erratic than a pure attack bit such as flat or rush, offering more controlled aggression. It can stabilize in the center, and when struck, the kick bit's feature redirects the momentum to launch it into a powerful extreme dash that could deliver a sudden and a devastating counter KO, or even just simply burst your opponent with a single strike. The low profile of the 960 ratchet is a meta staple for attack and counter attack types. It keeps the blade low to the ground, allowing for it to hit the opponent's bit or ratchet directly, which is the most effective way to inflict burst damage or a knockout. Oftentimes players will call this as ratchet sniping. Having a 960 ratchet equipped to it also makes it more difficult for taller bays to get under it. Now the heavy, high recoiling nature of the Hover Wyvern's blade combined with the aggressive movement and power of the kick bit creates an immense friction and a shock on impact. This makes this combo a bursting monster capable of easily bursting even heavily armored bays that are not designed to withstand such high burst resistance attacks. Now against stamina and defensive types, the burst and knockout power of Hover Wyvern 960 Kick makes it a strong threat against dominant stamina and defensive bays like Wizard Rod or Silver Wolf setups, for example, which rely on outspinning the opponent. A single well-timed strike can end the match instantly. Now against attackers, while it can trade hits with other attackers, it often shines as a counter attacker, using its rounded design to absorb the initial onslaught and then quickly retaliate for a knockout. In essence, Hover Wyvern 960 Kick capitalizes on the game's focus on high-speed extreme dashes and the fragility of some high-spin stamina and defensive builds. This is definitely a high-risk and high-reward combo that is best known for its strong consistency in delivering some powerful and game-ending hits. Now the combo Hover Wyvern 760 Low Rush is a powerful, slightly more controlled and flexible variant of the pure attack combo. Now it capitalizes on the aggressive potential of the Hover Wyvern's blade while utilizing the balanced speed and knockout power of the Low Rush bit at the mid-ranged height. Now Hover Wyvern 760 Low Rush is an exceptional combo because it perfectly blends Hover Wyvern's raw hitting power with a more managed and versatile attack trajectory, making it a reliable threat against a lot of the major Beyblade types that are used currently in the Beyblade X meta. The low rush bit is often considered to be optimal balance between speed and control amongst the flat-based attack bits, such as rush, low flat, flat. Now it delivers the necessary speed to utilize the extreme dash for powerful knockouts without being as unstable or prone to self-burst as the low flat bit. Now when launched aggressively, the low rush bit ensures the heavy Hover Wyvern blade to maintain a destructive path, aggressively seeking out the opponent and the stadium pocket. The combination is designed to win by knockout or by burst finishes. Now while the 160 ratchet is the best ratchet for ratchet sniping, the 760 ratchet provides a touch more height and mass, which can be critical for recoil management. Now Hover Wyvern hits hard, and the 760 helps this combo absorb the resulting recoil from the blade's own hits, making it less likely to be self-destructive or lose spin quickly compared to the ultra low heights. Now the 760 height is still low enough to be able to be difficult to hit cleanly by taller beys, but offers enough surface area and weight distribution to manage and maintain stability, a key feature that the World Championship winner utilized in their strategy. Now against defensive and stamina types such as Wizard Rod, On Ball, or Hexa, this combo's primary goal is to knock out these slow moving, easy targets. Now the low rush bit's powerful movement and the blade's heavy, blunt recoil are highly effective at destabilization and punching out the defensive walls. Now against other attack types, mirror or opposite spin, it stands its ground fairly well against the other attackers. Now Hover Wyvern's blade, with its defensive leaning contact points, can act as a counterattack, delivering the devastating blows to a bey that is already moving aggressively towards it. Now the stable platform provided by the 760 ratchet definitely helps it survive the initial clash and be able to deliver that counterattack that will help you win that battle. In short, the Hover Wyvern 760 low rush combo is a top tier aggressive combo that prioritizes the controlled chaos. Now it balances the high risk, high reward nature of the pure attackers with the stability needed to succeed consistently in a tournament setting. Hover Wyvern's blade itself is considered to be the S tier Joker type because of its physical properties that offer an unparalleled blend of offense and defense, making it one of the most reliable and the most frustrating bey for opponents to face. It can transition seamlessly between aggressive attack, stable counterattack, and enduring defensive roles just by changing the bit and the ratchet. This flexibility is crucial in tournaments where players need a balanced deck that they can adapt with different opponents. Now the blade's unique, heavy, and sloped circular design has two effects. Now one, it can deliver massive high recoils that could destabilize and literally ramp your opponents right on out of the stadium. And two, its rounded shape helps it deflect attacks, preventing it from being stopped dead or knocked off balance easily, especially when it is a setup with a lower height ratchet. With the Beyblade X burst mechanism, Hover Wyvern's high recoil and heavy weight makes for it to be one of the most consistent blades for landing critical hits that leads to an instant burst finish, giving players a quick and decisive victory. Many competitive bladers use Hover Wyvern because it is a rare blade that excels at both hitting hard and surviving the counter, which provides two of the three essential deck components with a single component. Now these three competitive combos for Hover Wyvern maximize the blade's potential for raw power, for control, and for endurance, covering the essential roles in a tournament deck. But comment down below your thoughts on these insane combos for the Hover Wyvern blade, and which of these combos is your favorite combo to run with your Hover Wyvern. Now, as always, your thoughts are welcomed here on my channel, but stay tuned for more Beyblade X content. We have lots more in production, including some more insane competitive combos, as well as both Emperor Might and Wolf Hunt. So make sure you have that subscribe button smashed and that bell notification turned on so you're not missing out on the next epic video. Now, in the meantime, have yourselves a great morning, day, or night, and I'll catch you in the next video.